Hey guys, welcome for another installment of Kavalden's comic reviews. I'm kind of working on the new setup for the new reviews. I'm kind of working on it at the moment. So right now, I'm kind of doing this against the wall. I know it's not much, but like I said, I'm working on a new setup for the reviews. Something a little different. Well, not different, but I'm just trying to make it more viewable, basically, more enjoyable. And it's better than just staring at the back of my windows. It's kind of stupid. But going on, tonight is pretty much going to be a DC night. There was pretty much all interesting and getting was nothing but DC comics. Let's see here. Since there was no Deadpool, again, I really hate these hiatus. But then again, now with the Max finished and soon Team Up's going to be done, and then only, what, 3 more issues before Core's over. I don't know what they're gonna do now, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Tonight is, like I said, going to be a new DC, all DC review. Tonight we look at the brand new comic of Batman Beyond #1, and we look at the brand new comic also of Superboy #3. Let's get on to Batman Beyond #1. As a kid growing up back then when the Batman cartoon came out, I was actually a fan of it. I actually liked how it looked. It was different. It was edgier. It was a little bit more dark, actually, with the twist. So there's really not much to explain. You haven't seen the series, I would check it out. You can check it out pretty much almost anywhere on the internet. It's a really good series. And it's a nice little, it's different. But like I said, we're not going to talk about the show. We'll save that for another time. Basically right now, everything is normal. Terry McGinnis is the new Batman. Bruce Wayne is still old, mentoring Terry through everything he does through a computer. Gotham City is still run by crooks and villains of the future. And, everything is pretty much not really much that different. This book is very light. It's graphically, it looks nice. I mean, the cover. This is I like the cover. They did this with a couple of the new books that came out today. But everything. Just a plain white background, a symbol, and the character coming at you. So it's basically something you need to look at. But the book is very simple. Basically, Terry's had some time. More time to spend with his family, which he likes. He's had more time to spend with his girlfriend, Dana. And everything seems to be okay. I mean, basically, things are actually kind of quiet in Gotham. So Terry's thinking, I can have more time with myself. I can be more around with my family. That's great for him. Another thing, let's see. There's a guy, I guess for some reason, he was I can't pronounce what he was again. I forgot, actually. Not my notes. Basically, I guess he was a tech lab guy or something, or a CSI guy. So I guess being exposed to different types of radiation and alien materials have sort of built up into his system. So he's kind of what's the word? He's kind of built. Yeah, he's basically built up a cancer of some sort. So he blames superheroes for him having cancer and he's going to die. So he blames superheroes. So since I guess he works, and I guess in sort of like in the Justice League base, he gets, oh god, I totally forgot this. Basically, he gets the Master's wand. And for some apparent reason, due to the exposure of the radiation and the alien materials and such what, the wand sort of merges with his hand, so now he can do exactly what the wand does with his hand. So basically he wants to get revenge on superheroes, but his plans aren't exactly going as way as he planned. So basically he gets stuck holding them all hostage. And of course at the exact same time, Terry's mother and his little brother are at the mall. So it turns into a hostage situation, and the League is there. And they want to go in. They're willing to take the risk, but Terry's not willing to take the risk. And that's where the book ends. So, like I said, graphically it looks nice. The cover looks great. It's been a while since I've actually seen anything for myself with Batman Beyond, but like I said, I'm a big fan of the old series. So I probably might keep reading this book. It's something different. I mean, because there are only a few Batman books I actually read. Let's see here. Moving on to Superboy number 3. Okay, I'm just going to be right off the back. I've been trying to review Superboy number 2, but there was a problem with... how do I put this? There was a problem one time with some... I did a cover... How do I put this? I did a cover page. I was trying to do more cover pages for my reviews. Sadly, there was a cover... I did a drawing cover. I see here's the deal. I had got Superboy number 2 and read it. I did the cover page with Superboy in it, but I also wanted to do a review for the What If comic, What If Wolverine Father. But sadly, that was those four. Those four part of the 4 What Ifs that had recently came out, which with the bonus story where Deadpool got possessed by the Venom symbiote. Now, I wanted to do a review on that, and it would have been great because the cover page was kind of funny, but the problem was the comic book store I usually go to get my stuff did not have the book. Like, it sold out, and they've been trying to get more, and they still haven't gotten more. I mean, they've gotten the others, but I want that one. I just want that one. I just want that one book, and they don't have it. So I never really officially ever reviewed Superman 2, or Superboy 2. Come on, get your head together. So basically, to go in a minute, the book is Poison Ivy shows up to Smallville because she senses everything going on with the plants in there. She has to team up with Superboy. Superboy doesn't trust her. Finds out some kind of wacky machine is causing the problem. And, of course, Poison Ivy turns on Superboy. Superboy turns on Poison Ivy. Basically enough, and near the end, it gets kind of almost like Children of the Corn near the end. So we'll go from that. In the third one, like I said, they're doing the same thing with the cover again. In the third one, it doesn't really kind of continue on from the last story. Like it starts as a whole new story arc again, but kind of a little. Basically, Connor feels a little sorry for what happened during the fight with Parasite in the first book. Basically kind of feels responsible that the farmers and all the damage caused by the fight are going to lose income. Tries to work out a plan with Kid Flash to raise money. At the same time, somehow, the book, how do I put this? They keep jumping from portions of time in the story. Like, mostly it'll start now, and then it'll bring then, and then back to the now, and then it'll go back again. So it's jumping back and forth. It's a little confusing. But somehow, while Connor's in school, this big thing gives everyone a headache, and then everybody starts passing out. Except for, oh God, what's her name? I am so bad without my notes. I didn't even do any notes for this. I just did this right off the top of my head. Lex Luthor's niece, okay? We'll just call her Lex Luthor's niece. Is not affected. She's fine. She's fine. And at the same time, I guess for some reason, this kid called Pasonic Lad, Phasonic Land, he basically is the reason why everyone passed out, and of course, because of his abilities. For some apparent reason, I guess he has the ability to travel through time, and it sends a psychic shockwave. And of course, Superboy thinks, well, you're probably from the Legion, isn't it? Nope, not from the Legion. It's from the year 2216 or 61. Any which way, the 23rd century, basically. So basically, it's mostly the kid went through time, tried to get Superboy to help him, and of course he's like, okay, I'll help you. But at the same time, I guess, while he went back in time, the guys that were chasing him came back in time, and they followed him, and now I guess they left it off where it's going to be a big fight. Surprisingly, the third book was kind of a little light. I mean, Connor has to tell his friend Simon, who is his only friend, or Connor's his only friend, who basically knows his identity as Superboy, basically told him, listen, you want to help me, and I'm appreciative, but if we're gonna hang, if you want to do this, we can't be friends. Mostly, we can't be seen together, and that kind of breaks his heart, which is kind of sad. I mean, but it does make kind of sense. So that's it for tonight. Like I said, this is just a DC thing. It was the only books that I wanted to get that were out that I liked. We'll see what the rest of the week goes. Hopefully Deadpool will be back. I'll have a new setup up for the reviews, and maybe during tomorrow I'll have something else up as well. A lot of people have been asking me for about this, and I think I'll do it. I'll have it up tomorrow for you guys. So that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching, and have a Happy New Year.